Rise and shine, you guys. Good morning. All right. So, today is December the 20th. We have, it's Friday. It's payday. We had the moon trine over to the sun in Sag last night. All right, we're currently right now with the moon in Virgo. We're going to see the moon in Virgo quincunx to Pluto and Aquarius. That already happened too. All right, it looks like the next one is going to be with the North Node in Aries. Let's see where we are. Interesting. Welcome in, rise and shine. It's 7:33 on the clock. Let's see. All right, so we had a quincunx just now, all right, with the North Node in Aries. We're about 20 minutes away from that transit and where that took place. All right, and then we're looking at sesquiquadra to Chiron in Aries, semi-sextile to Mars in Leo, biquintile to Pluto in Aquarius, and squared over to Mercury in Sag. A little scary, to be honest. A little scary. Today is a good day to get creative. To release all the tension. My body is killing me, y'all. I'm so sore. I was supposed to do an all signs love reading last night. I couldn't do it. I got all the other signs done and I was just like, can I do the all signs love reading? I was like, I can't do it. I went to go lay down and I was gone. So I owe you guys that today. Welcome in, Tina. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Monique, you're very welcome. I keep catching the number 7:14 on the clock and 7:24. And if you guys have been on my channel for a while, that is the birthday and the death date of my grandmother. And in the readings lately, I've been feeling like I'm tapping into a divine feminine, like from my roots or from somebody's roots. And I keep seeing her name on the clock. When I woke up this morning, it was 7:14. Literally, I woke up like 15, 20 minutes ago. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I keep catching it. It's almost like she's waking me out of my sleep. Like, go get on, Jazz. I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. So I had to get myself ready. Thank you, Tyler. So we're going to start this morning with the runes again, you guys. We did runes yesterday. Let's see what's going to happen. And yes, I'm whispering because everybody else is sleeping. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. Rise and shine, Nikki. All right, so we got Rado. All right, it is the 5th rune. It speaks of Virgo's energy, so the moon is in Virgo. That's good. Travel, both in physical terms and those of lifestyle directions. Journeys, vacations, relocations, evolutionary changes, the change of a place or a setting, or seeing things in a larger perspective. All right. Let's take a look at the 5th rune. Something could take place today at 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. That's the time that this specifically rules over, this Rado rune. It says this rune is about the constant evolution and your journey. Think of your goals and all the steps you need to follow in order to achieve them. It also indicates changes and travels. Oh, goodness. All right, what else? What's the challenge here? So Rado is the symbol of a big R, okay? And in numerology, the letter R is associated with the number 9. So there could be like something coming to a completion very soon. Nines are ruled by Mars, okay? And Mars is in Leo, so wherever your Leo placement is, and being that Mars is getting ready to retrograde back into Cancer by the 6th of January could be of significance. Rise and shine. I'm not a robot. Let's see. All right, so we've got La Goose. All right, it speaks about flow and water, a fertility source, the healing power of renewal, life energy, organic growth, imagination, and psychic matters with Taurus's energy. La Goose came out yesterday in the first position. All right, so 21 is the rune. Let's see. It says this is the feminine rune. It relates to our intuition and imagination. You will easily feel connected to the divine, being able to handle anything. So this is what I was saying to you guys yesterday. The symbols and the synchronicities that was coming through for me specifically with the feminine energy was that of my grandmother. And I kept seeing like her birthday on the clock. And I went into nature yesterday and I kept seeing like ducks and geese, and I don't even know what is a geese's spiritual meaning, you guys. I know this is kind of like off task, but I gotta look it up because I'm like freaked out. The geese spiritual meaning is what? It says it's a symbol of family, loyalty, protection, teamwork, a strong sense of community. So I definitely felt her presence yesterday. Let's take a look. And then I've got Libra's energy here with Gibo. So that was the same position. All right, La Goose came out first position. Yesterday, the challenge, I can't remember which one it was. But Gibo came out in this position as well. So it has to do with your gifts. It says both in the sense of sacrifice and generosity, indicating balance, all matters in relation to exchanges, including contracts, personal relationships, and partnerships. So something is getting ready to change. That's what it's telling me. Let's look at the 7th rune. It says Gibo relates to our relationships and reminds you that we always should give in order to receive. It reflects the need for living in harmony with yourself so that you can do the same with others. All right. The spiritual essence of geese urges you to embrace resilience in the face of change and uncertainty. Welcome in, you guys. Rise and shine. All right, so Thor size is here. Reactive force, directive force of destruction and defense. Conflict, instinctual will, vital eroticism, regenerative catalyst, and a tendency towards change. So I feel like change might be pushed upon you today, possibly by a mother figure, because that's what's coming out in the challenge. Again, we got Virgo, Taurus, Libra, and Leo here. So Taurus and Libra, Venus's energy, Virgo, that's Mercury, and Leo, that is the sun. All right. I should take this off because it keeps clacking and I think I'm gonna wake somebody up. Star card on the bottom of the deck. Rise and shine, you guys. The scenery, the tree, the background, that was beautiful. Yeah. My card fell in the water yesterday, and I found out which one it was. It was the Two of Swords. So something about a decision, I don't know. And I told you guys the moon in Libra kept coming up. That's that meaning, the Two of Swords. And it speaks about companionships, relationships, partnerships, and being indecisive. The other one was the one that tried to fly away was the King of Wands. So it could be that a partnership with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. Something about like just letting it go. Something like that. Message. Queen of Wands. Mars and Leo. I feel like someone here is very stubborn and doesn't want something to change. It's been trying to like protect something. Like possibly discontent with the results of something, like emotionally withdrawn from a situation, not wanting to accept what is. That's crazy. I feel like the divine is in control here of a specific ending for a reason. It's like just be patient and let everything write out the way it's supposed to be, because there's a chapter coming to a close here. I got Sagittarius, Pluto's energy is here, all fixed signs. Pluto is in Aquarius. All right. So maybe you're at the ending of a journey. That's Rita. Now it's time for you to relocate. Where are you going? Where are you going this morning with Rito? I mean, it could be like the ending of Leo's moon cycle and all of the challenges that came with the opposition to Aquarius's energy, where we had the opposition of Venus, we had the opposition of Pluto, we had the even the opposition of Sirius, which is there. So heavy on like self-care and nurturing abilities. So definitely anytime we're in opposition to a specific sign with major planets, it's always going to affect that of self and or someone's relationships. See what I'm saying? Yeah. So now there's like something changing now that we're in Virgo's moon. It's time for you to get grounded, be cautious, look into the details, move a little bit slower with something. I feel like be curious, but don't move too fast. What does that mean? Be careful who you're surrounding yourself by. All right, be careful that you're not cheating your way through by trying to not look into the details of something. And if you feel that there is some sort of conflict surrounding you at this time, I would be careful. That would be that Venus in Aquarius's energy. As I speak about the opposition of that, we have, I've been telling you guys this for the longest, still in opposition, Mars and Leo and Venus in Aquarius. Venus doesn't move into Capricorn, I think, until January. I'm sorry, Venus doesn't move into Pisces until January 2nd. Wow. So you got like a good 12 more days, 13 more days. Something about a home. So maybe that's what you're waiting on, is a home. Or this could just be like fights with family. So is all this more so like affecting your imagination or your psychic abilities? Because it's coming out in the challenge. Like, do you feel like you're rejected by your family or something? By what you do creatively? It's like seeing things in a larger perspective is what it's speaking about. And how relocation is going to be of significance here. I feel so uncomfortable because I'm not like home. I'm not around my workspace. I've been trying to still do my readings however I can. And things are just complicated right now. So, I don't know. Maybe this could be affecting a lot of people. Alright, let's see. Let's get into Lagos. Wow, that's a lot. I'll take it. You may not be you may not be seeing something clearly. Alright, maybe something makes you feel trapped or kind of like overthinking a situation. This is Jupiter and Gemini's energy. Alright, so where you're meant to expand and grow, it's possibly that you have a lot to think about that's cluttering the mind space, especially when it pertains to like family or third-party situations. And it's like you want the truth of the situation here. So maybe you're trying to step into your psychic matters, and maybe that's not working for you. I don't know. Alright, but this is celebrated change overall as well. And seeing the truth of a situation after feeling trapped. So I don't see how this would still be like your challenge. Rise and shine. It has to do with like your family. Maybe someone's keeping something hidden from you that you don't know about. Maybe it's like a celebration or some sort of victory, or like reuniting with family or something like this. Okay. I feel like people may have been coming together and collaborating so that they can assist you in your journey here and how things are transforming in your life towards your purpose. You may not be able to interfere in what's going on in the background, is what it feels like, because this would be the energy of feeling like left out, overthinking a situation if you can't see something clearly in front of you. But it's coming through to something positive, like you're either being celebrated or something about the family coming back together, okay? And then receiving a specific truth of a situation. Crazy. And again, the hangman energy could definitely, it's Pisces, so it could be that psychic matters have a lot to do with it. It's almost like what you've been learning or those that you've been collaborating with. It's like your destiny turns, all right? And you're able to really like tap in. But it's been a challenge due to situations with your family. All right, like now you're able to tap in more clearly, gain clarity of situations. Or it's going to be difficult because you need some sort of change around you. Something is almost like, if like there's a blockage, you know what I mean? Because fives or changes. All right. There might be like a blockage here while Venus is currently in Aquarius, where there's this energy of like you needing to be detached. And then when Venus goes into Pisces, you're able to tap into that like love energy. Okay. Let's get into Gibo. I feel like I'm speaking to a Capricorn, an Aquarius, or an Aries here specifically that may be dealing with situations pertaining to the opposition of the first and the seventh houses. And whatever's taking place right now has something to do with new beginnings, new pathways, plans for the future, and how Saturnian energy in Pisces has been utilizing these specific signs to make major changes so that those that are not in relation to having equal give and take in specific relationships have to kind of like move on from each other. Wow. So this could just be like, again, if it's a contract, if it's a personal relationship, if it is a partnership in any way and it doesn't work out, you gotta kind of have to move on to have change come in. But there's something here surrounding like family. Okay, so there is something that may be coming through to help you out in a situation that could be a lot more successful than what it looks like right now. You may have had the courage to walk away from a situation, all right, in order for you to see the deception or the, I wanted to say insults, the insults, the conflict from a past person. And then over here, it's speaking about like directive force and reactive force with Thorsas on the bottom of the deck. So whatever somebody gave to you in partnership, it's almost like being smacked back at them in return. That's what I'm feeling here. I've got Cancer, Leo, Aries, and majors. Again, we spoke about all fixed signs being here. Sagittarius is here as well. So you could be one of these signs, or one of these signs are who you're dealing with or surrounded by. Family heavy. All right, I don't see too much here about work. It's not work, it's your family. All right, so if you do something creatively and why that has been slowed down for you, it's because of your family dynamic and how something has to change in the home environment. All right, in order for something to come into alignment the way that it's meant to be. Pisces is here as well. Yeah. All right, let's look at Thorsas, Leo's energy. There's work. With the Nine of Pentacles, it's kind of like you reap the fruits of your labor here. If you're single, then that's the reason why things had to change, was because you have to move forward independently. My top of my head started like itching as soon as I said that. Oh, all right. I hate that. You're gonna be moving forward with the King of Wands, specifically in Aries. You literally might be moving with an Aries. This specific counterpart keeps coming out. Could be an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo, but I'm feeling heavy Aries. So I have the Emperor here, the Two of Wands here, which is Aries energy, and the Three of Wands here, which is Aries energy. Yeah, and it's because of some sort of conflict that's surrounded by a past person, someone that you separated from, someone that was keeping secrets from you. This could be a father figure. This person up here could be like a boss. See what I'm saying? So if the energy goes from a father figure, home environment energy, and it flips to having to focus on how you're going to become independent, the person you're going towards is like a mentor, a boss, someone that has a position of authority or leadership. And that was like fated to happen because you have to go collaborate with somebody here. Again, this could have been some sort of celebration for the family so that something changes in your life. Again, change. Okay. Tell me more. So with this person, there will be the ending of a difficult cycle, Ten of Swords, the Knight of Cups, all right? This could be like an expression of support, emotional support, and the Magician is almost like helping you manifest a change in your life, okay? The Hermit, this person's wise, a lot older, can give you good advice. All right, it's able to help you keep things in balance, gain control once again, and start adapting to changes that need to take place. All right. So again, Taurus has a tendency towards change. There could be like a specific contract, partnership in business, or this could be something pertaining to bringing things back into balance. I'm just heavily seeing like the scales and the Two of Pentacles and trying to balance here. All right, so I got Virgo and Libra here, and Gemini over there with the Magician. I think almost everybody's here. All fixed signs are here. Pisces, Aries, Leo. Cancer. I just technically don't see Taurus, but it's on the World card and on the Wheel of Fortune. And again, Taurus is your challenge with La Goose. Feminine energy, your psychic matters. Alright. Let's get one more on Taurus size. Five of Cups. It will be like a grieving period, and where you possibly weren't expecting the way that things turned out, okay? And where, again, wherever you directed your force and wherever that was shot back, whether it was to you or something done to you shot back to them, whoever they are, one person here lies with the energy of either regret, sorrow, loss, disappointment, a grieving type of energy, okay? And notice the three spilled cups here are coming out with family and or friends in their challenge. And those two cups that are standing behind is you in connection with a soulmate. Right? Whether that person is just meant to be in your life as helping you move forward for change, giving you good advice, being your mentor, being that wise person that you can turn to, all right, to help you bring things back into balance because your family weren't able to support you or understand you, or they just kept causing you conflict because of keeping something a secret. I keep feeling that. Seven of Cups. And these are things that may have just happened in the past. All right. That is almost like a challenge. Where's my Ace of Swords? Here it is. Almost like a challenge for your family to come in and speak some sort of truth, to give you clarity or having a breakthrough with something here. I feel like this person will not lie to you. And if they have, then obviously they got to bring things back into some sort of fairness here. All right. Because I feel like for you, someone that has been dealing with lots of challenges and having to protect yourself from something that you possibly don't even know is going on in the background, you've been like focused more so on trying to stay grounded throughout this entire process, and where things may have slowed down for you. And again, I feel like there's something that's going to come to an end that's spiritually protected so that it aligns you with where you need to be right now. Whether that be with your family, whether that be with your stability in your life, your foundation overall, if it pertains to a home, okay? Yeah, something's not okay. Something's not okay here. And it looks like what you're walking away from is okay. The conflict. And whoever this person is, this Aries energy is, this is someone that you're going to find success with. All right? Just remain strong and determined and remain loyal, humble, all right? I feel like you've been humble overall this entire time. You've got opportunities coming your way with the Ace of Wands, with partnerships, okay? What a crazy change in such a short amount of time. All right, let's get one more. I keep saying one more. There's two more. Tower. With the Ten of Wands, there's no more burdens. That tower is going to break everything down that made everything on you feel so heavy. And it's then going to rebuild. That's your change. You can't see this coming. Or you don't see it coming. Big ending, big transformation. Maybe when the moon is in Scorpio. That's around Christmas. Yeah, Christmas Day. Yep, moon steps into Scorpio on Christmas Day. And the moon is at its fall in Scorpio. It's not comfortable there at all. So I hope you all have a great Christmas with family. But something will blow up or something unexpected will come through. All right. You'll receive some sort of like surprise or message or something. Okay. Something will be revealed. Interesting. All right. Let's get into some different energy. I'll pull from Moonology. I gotta figure out a way to get a Two of Swords back into that deck. I'm gonna have to like cut a card out that matches exactly to the deck so I can replace it. That was like a sign for me yesterday. It's like no more indecisiveness. Like it's time for you to make a choice. Oh boy. Alright, what do we need to see out of this Moonology deck? Oh my goodness. I haven't seen this card in a long time. Full moon, lunar eclipse. That's the one that took place in Pisces on the 17th of September. Here we are on the 20th of December. All right, so that was back when we were in Virgo season, and here we are in Sagittarius season. This was 3 months ago, this energy. So wherever Piscean energy for you is, there could be something that's really coming to a close. The next full moon lunar eclipse that comes up, I believe it's in Virgo. So here's where we're starting to see the opposition of the 12th and 6th houses, Pisces and Virgo. And we are also, the nodes are changing this year, coming up in January on the 111 portal. The north node would head into Pisces and the south node into Virgo. So there's this like major shift about to change. So something is about to come to a conclusion here. We'll find out what it is. Let's get one more. It's freaking me out. Oh my goodness. So heavy on surrendering right now. We are waning down right now from the full moon in Gemini. The next full moon is in Cancer. So notice I'm speaking of mutable energies, and where I just said the full moon eclipse took place in Pisces back in September. We just had a full moon in Gemini, and we're seeing the next full moon eclipse happen in Virgo. All mutable signs. So remain adaptable to whatever changes are going to take place. I feel like the divine is in control here, because mutable moon energy means that nothing is yet set in stone and something can change. Normally when we have a mutable full moon, that means that we're stepping into a new season. Not a new season, but a different modality, should I say. So if we go into this time around cardinal moon cycle, this would be the beginning of a cardinal moon phase, where we're stepping in with a last quarter moon, something that we're meant to be surrendering to right now. Libra being all about relationships and partnerships and contracts, where things may be adjusted so that when there's a new moon coming up in Capricorn, that of career, you're set up and you're ready. See what I'm saying? And then the first quarter moon will be like your commitment is being tested, pertaining to how you're taking action with Aries energy. And then with Cancers, it has to be like the full moon of like a personal issue or a family issue coming to resolution, okay? Or to a conclusion. The divine is always in control. Yes, they are. Forever who needs it, I love you. It's all going to be okay. We love you too, Nick. Thank you. I just separated from an Aries. I don't want any more of them, Christy. Understandable. I will come over my problem with City Bank. I have no damn clue who you're talking about. Okay, Knox. Roro to Solo Divine. Cap Aqua Cusp. I love your name. Thank you, Cheryl. All right, you guys, let's keep going. So yeah, I'm noticing the pattern here with this moonology. All right, of mutable and stepping into like a cardinal moon cycle here. All right. So things are going to be changing from now to the next 3 months. Obviously, we'll be stepping into the ending of that full moon in Virgo, okay? The last mutable energy, in more words, like the major shift will take place. Okay, what do we need to see? Full moon in Aries took place in Libra season. So something about a fiery climax approaching. New moon in Scorpio, work through your fears. Notice both Mars energy signs are here. One with the new moon, or new moon and full moon. How I knew Venus was going to be right behind it. With Taurus. Alright, so the new moon in Taurus, new moon in Scorpio. Maybe this opposition of someone's second and eighth houses are going to change with this eclipse energy here. Who's that? Pisces and Virgo in the second and the eighth houses. Aquarius. Aquarius and or Leos. So from this full moon eclipse to the new moon eclipse, what happens? We'll have another solar eclipse in Aries this upcoming year in Aries season. This is the last one, by the way, in Aries. So something about like Mars's energy and you needing to take action with something here. Showing the world the real you with Aquarius. And this is where Pluto's transforming energy. So anytime we get into a waxing moon cycle, it's more so like the energy gaining momentum, possibly for change. So it says have faith in your dreams. So what do you dream of? Anytime we have a new beginning in a moon cycle, we're meant to really start initiating change and being positive and remaining focused and putting in the work, right? So Capricorn's new moon, you guys. All right, it's a earth sign. Even though it's cardinal energy, it's earth. So remaining grounded, staying focused, putting in lots of hard work, right? Persevering towards your goals and achievements. What is your duty? All right, that type of thing. It could be like you focusing on your reputation or your public image or whatever your aspiration is in life. I don't know. All right. So let's just stay focused on this full moon energy here because it's coming through heavy. Let's see. Conclusions are within reach with someone spying in on your love life. If there's been people secretly collaborating in the background, all right, focused on your healing process or you stepping into your abundance in any way, I feel like there's going to be an ending to that. I don't know who these people are. I have a Sag here, a Taurus, and a Gemini. Yeah, there's going to be an ending to someone spying in on your love life. This person could be jealous, envious, all right, of some sort of collaboration you have going on right now. You may be spiritually protected here with the Temperance and the Empress, or your abundance is protected. You could be a healer, all right? Divine feminine energy. Yeah. Let's see. You may have an apology coming through from a past person, and where you're going to be moving on and having some sort of celebration here. All right. Do you know about this energy? Do you have any clue of what's to come? No, not at all. You overthink it a lot, though. You might be up late at night wondering what's going to take place here and how things are going to come back into balance. You don't know that you moving on from a past situation is what's being celebrated right now. How is a blessing meant to come through for this energy? What's coming through as a blessing for this energy? Because again, I feel like you're spiritually protected. Wow. You're going to get a major gift from the universe. All right, something that you dreamed, you hoped, and you wished for. Wow. Could be an Aquarius. I got a Taurus here, Libra, Sag, Gemini. Wow. Heavy on the Aquarius' energy. You're going to get the truth about a situation. Yeah. And you're going to be able to successfully move forward with that of a soulmate. That's exciting. All right. Remember I said there was going to be a wise person that comes in and tries to help you out with conflict? That person may have been parts of you being manipulated in somehow, some way. I don't know. You know what? I was just drawn back to the dream right before I woke up. And in the dream, I was struggling to get food to eat. And I was surrounded by family. And we were traveling on, I don't know if it was a train or a bus. I can't remember exactly, but I know we were traveling. And my family was kind of like goofing around because I didn't have money to feed my kids. And I remember stepping into a supermarket or something, and like somebody came through and blessed me with food. And I was like, oh my goodness, like thank you. Like I didn't know how I was going to feed the kids. But then we ended up in this restaurant where the food that was given to me, it had to be cooked. So I went to go give it to someone. And I don't think the lady was very nice to me. All I remember was seeing a line of, this was the weirdest thing in my dream. It was a line set up for children. It was a line set up for parents. It was almost like something was separated. Yeah. So I pray for those that are struggling right now. And being able to, you know, if you have it, to help others. I've always been like such a humanitarian. My mom jokes around all the time because where I live is like in poverty. And you see a lot of people that are poor. They don't have anything. They're homeless. So every time I had money, I would always like give them money. And my mom would be like, why are you giving them money? And I would be like, I don't know, because if I don't have food to give them, I want to give them something so they can eat. I've told this story before, but there was one day on Thanksgiving where there was a man standing at a stoplight, and I gave him $20 because he said he didn't have family. And he said to me that he wasn't supported, he wasn't able to go back home, and I gave him $20 for him to go get food. So my kids the other day were like, Mom, this guy was asking me for $1 at the store, and I don't even have it for myself to give, and I don't know why he doesn't get up there and do something about why he's homeless. And I was like, you don't say that, because you never know what people are going through. You don't know what their challenges are. You don't know, it just kind of made me look at things in a different perspective, right? So I kind of told her, I was like, you don't ever do that. You're gonna be mean if you do that. And she goes, well, sometimes you give them money and all they do is go buy drugs anyway. And I was like, you did good karma. What they do with what you gave them, that's their choice and that's their karma. So I kind of had to show her, like, don't be mean to people. Because yes, people have addictions. Yes, we live in a world where I would prefer to give you money over, I would prefer to give you food over money. But if you don't have anything, it's like, you don't be mean to people because that's karma. You know what I mean? Anyway, what I'm feeling here is that your blessings are coming through. All right? Something about a big conclusion coming into your life. And where you possibly have been struggling. And there's like change coming. Big deal. Big deal. You said, who's this for, Pisces? Yay, into the new year, I'm being kept away from my kids. Baby dad and partner telling people I am such and such. Oh. You don't worry about that. Because that's their karma. Okay. You do what you gotta do for you. Alright. My daughter calls me last night. Mom, I got a sprained ankle. The doctor told you not to go to the school. I told you not to go to the school because at first she was sick. She didn't want to listen. I said, you want me to take you to the doctors? No. I said, what are you going to do? I'm just going to take medicine and I'm going to be okay. She has her aunt take her to the urgent care. The urgent care people are apparently supposed to give her an asthma pump because she can't breathe, right? And she calls me yesterday, Mom, I need an asthma pump. I need you to take me to the doctors. When I told your ass the other day I was going to take you to the doctor, you ain't want to go, right? Now you want me to take you to the doctor and I'm nowhere near you because I'm kicked out. So I was like, you tell them to go take you to the doctor. So you control what you can control. Whatever you can't control, you let that shit fly, all right? It's the holidays and I feel like whatever, damn, that's crazy. Look at this. Whatever you can control, you can control. And it being around the holidays right now, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I'm about to say, the way that things changed up for me like this, there's got to be some sort of blessing coming out of all of this because this has been crazy for me. It's been nuts. And it's all family. You would think that it's like people in your personal business. No, it's family that's doing crazy shit this time of the year. Like, what is going on with these people? Fucking weirdos. Alright, surrender to the divine. This is the divine putting in the work in the background. Like, fuck them. You said, will I be with my kids for Christmas? If you can read it. I'm learning that I can only control myself. Listen, you can try to discipline children. You can even try to discipline a fucking adult. Somebody that should know better. You can only control yourself, alright? You can only control yourself. No. Sorry. Laffy Taffy, that was the answer, no. You'll probably get the answers to why. There might be like a fight or something that breaks out. Notice that we're both swords. Someone's very cold in your energy or could be upset still about something. So this Christmas, even the astrology is not looking good. I'll share it with you guys for a second. Hold on. Alright, the Sun in Sag is going to quincunx over to Mars and Leo. So Mars and Leo is the energy of pride and ego. So whoever is trying to cause like this energy of discord, okay? Because it's a quincunx energy that's going to be taking place on Christmas Day. The day before, on Christmas Eve, it looks good. Alright, trining over to that of Venus and Aquarius. We're seeing a quincunx to Uranus and Taurus. Discord when it comes to chaos and change. Yeah. And there's a square with Jupiter and Saturn. Ouch. Just saying, it doesn't look good. Thank you, Jelena, for becoming a member. I appreciate you, sweetie. So listen, even on Christmas Day, we've got the moon in Scorpio. What I just told you guys came out. All right, speaking about tapping into your deeper emotions. All right, and it could speak about like facing your fears or tapping into your emotional state, but it's also about releasing negativity, right? Like you don't want to move forward with the moon in Scorpio in negativity. It's going to square over to Mars that day. It's going to be a mess. A shit show. Let me be clear. I mean, we saw the tower come out, did we not? All right, so it will sextile to the sun though. All right, that will be the sun in Capricorn at that point. All right, so the moon in Scorpio sextile to the sun in Capricorn. That'll be like earth and water energy. So just try to like balance out your emotions. That's what I could say for Christmas Day. Yeah. And by the way, during Christmas Day, we're still waiting from the full moon in Gemini. All right, so the new moon in Capricorn happens on the 30th. Obviously, Christmas Day is on the 25th. So you'll have like 5 days before you can see some sort of change or something, okay? All right, let's do this surrender to the divine energy. What is this talking about here? This could be someone that did not know exactly what may have been going on for you and how deeply you may have been hurting from this situation. All right, because it looks like this person wants to come through with an apology. Is showing as a King of Wands. Whoever the Aries, Leo, Sag person is. All right, this could just be basically a new creative project and where you're able to pour your emotions into something and become like a leader or someone that has lots of knowledge to be able to help others that are in the same type of entrapment type of energy to go after their wish fulfillment. All right. Six of Cups is here. All right, this could be someone from the past, someone you grew up with, or this could be some sort of inheritance that comes through for you. All right, this could be the ending of a cycle with specifically a Sun in Scorpio person. Star card is back out here with an Emperor. This could be like an Aquarius and an Aries coming together. These two energies are normally compatible because they work in harmony together. All right, they're a sextile to each other. Aquarius's energy is like communities of people, and Aries energy has a lot to do with self. So maybe there's something that you're working on, all right, and where you have a lot of wisdom about something and you're taking like a leadership position to be able to, you know, utilize your knowledge to step into this position of authority somehow, some way. All right, even if this is just you starting up your own business, if that's what, you know, your dreams are. I don't know. All right, let's see. The Four of Wands is here. Whatever this energy that's coming through is, it's a commitment, it's marriage. All right, this is my home card. This is my 1111 portal. Let's say back in 1111 you made a wish, right? And you didn't know when it was going to take place. That was just what? Last month. All right. Yeah, I bet you are. A lot of us are, sweetie. All right, let's see. There's a heavy Aries energy here that's being manifested. Check your Aries placement and where it is in the chart. You guys can refer back to the December 2024 readings. All right. And I believe I did a second reading for all signs with the astrological updates, and they're all time stamped. You guys can go check that out. Let's see. Your emotional state, once it becomes balanced, you're going to end up heavily focused on something here. And again, I feel like it has to do with what you're planning for in the near future. If it is a home environment, if it is a community of people that you associate with, if it's something that you want to bring into manifestation, it's not going to be easy, but you have to like stand up for yourself here. Okay? Yeah. There could be some traveling as well that takes place with the Two of Wands. You got 4 cards here that are Aries energy. I see Pisces, Cancer. I see Aquarius here twice. Gemini's here. Sagittarius is here twice. Heavy on this Aries energy. I'm telling you, check your Aries placement. And speaking of Aries, it was the full moon in Aries that came out. Alright, so yeah, I feel like this is going to be a major change. Whatever's happening is like just surrender to what the divine is planning for you here. Because you're not in control. Alright. What do I need to see with this full moon in Aries? And once again, we were speaking about in the process of this full moon eclipse cycle, the full moon that we're in currently, and how the next new moon solar eclipse is coming up in Aries. Alright, so this is from the next 3 months, I want to say, with the new moon happening in Capricorn season over to the new moon solar eclipse that happens in Aries season. We just spoke about cardinal energies, right? Initiation points. That's what this is. Let's see. So expecting some powerful change coming through. The very first card that came out of the runes was speaking about change. All right, being a catalyst for change. I feel like your destiny will like line itself with where it needs to be, what's fated to happen. All right, it could be great, it could be positive or negative, just depending on your choices. All right, wow, amazing. It just is aligning you with your purpose, even, I feel. All right, it's like, what is it that you desire, your wishes, what you've hoped and have faith in. All right, especially if it pertains to your family dynamic, like stability, if this is monetary. All right, it's like it could be a major shift in your life, yeah, within literally 3 months. If you stay focused, though, again, release what doesn't serve, surrender to the divine, and allow the energy to take place. There's something very fiery on its way. Aries energy. Okay. So what was I seeing? First quarter moon in Aries is taking place when? January 6th, the same day that Mars goes retrograde in Cancer. Damn. Speaking about Mars being the ruling planet of Aries. Rise and shine, love. Yeah, you guys, something's about to change. And then 2 days after that, Mercury enters Capricorn. Yeah. heavy on Capricorn's energy this time around. All right, so yeah, I feel like that's so nice. It's like if somebody has had an attachment to your energy, you'll find out the truth about it. And I feel like you will finally be reciprocated here for whatever you've invested in, especially if it pertains to like a project. Something successful comes back into balance. And I keep seeing this King of Wands here and the Ace of Cups. And then you get to kind of like walk away and leave from whatever deception has been keeping you like in limbo and keeping you in this state of poverty and holding back your abundance, all right? Because you're meant to be in this energy. King of Pentacles is like being very stable and secure. I feel like we've been speaking about this energy and how whoever's in the background playing with your destiny, all right, and has been holding back your resources, your money, it's because they're trying to discipline you in a way to get you prepared for what's to come in the near future, apparently. But you'll see positive changes moving forward. All right, when it comes to a marriage, a commitment, especially with that of a soulmate, and you'll be on the right path by then. Just don't be afraid to take a leap of faith is what I want to say. Okay? Wow. All right, let's get this numerology out of here. Get you guys a crystal. Memberships are up. Yes, they are. So I separated them, I believe, into 4 different sections, you guys. I did energy check-ins where it's going to be like a follow-through, all right, with an extended. I have community chat readings that we're going to do specifically for members. Normally my community chat readings have a lot to do with the transit readings, so I'm probably going to leave those. The astrological updates recently, I'll do a spread monthly, pulling tarot, but when it comes into the astrology readings, I think I'm going to leave those more for members. And then I'm thinking about doing yearly readings as well. I already tapped into all of the transits that are coming up in 2025 for all signs. I have all my data put up already. I've did all the work. I just have to put it into a reading. All right, so that will be part of like members. So if you guys are interested, you can go there. I believe it's from, I think it's like $7.99 all the way up to $19.99. So you guys can decide what tier you want to watch. All right, let's get into this crystal for today. Okay. $5.99 and $19.99. Thank you, Jelena. All right, so selenite, all right. Liquid light, fluidity, flexibility, illumination and clarity, and raising your vibration. Let's take a look. All right, it says here, when selenite spirit appears, its message to you is to keep moving past your challenges. Your sight's always on raising your vibration. To be like liquid light, illuminating, fluid, and flexible, for even the earth and her rock stones and crystals change and reveal more of themselves over time. Selenite spirit message is that whatever the pace of change, You must yield your expectations about how things should be so that you can discover the beauty in how things are evolving. Like liquid light flowing around an obstacle, you have the capacity to move more freely than you might realize. Know that a new perspective can help you see that. You don't ever have to be stopped in your tracks. Be flexible in your thinking, for there is more wisdom in the universal consciousness than in your own individual mind, and it is always available to you. The way out of the old patterns is to enter the unknown without maps or well defined familiar paths. Surrender your fear and know that the conscious universe is here to provide you with clarity and guide you through unexpected twists and turns. I like it. All right, let's get the spirit meditation. All right, so meditating with selenite brings purity to our thoughts by clearing contaminants or clutter caused by beliefs of our own or those of others. Selenite clears out energy as well as the energy of other crystals and never needs cleansing itself. This is an optimal stone to have in a healing room as it can assist in keeping the space free of unwanted or detrimental energies. It also protects against EMF, electromagnetic fields, exposure from computers. I always tell you guys, normally I keep my selenite stick here in front of my laptop, but because I am not home, okay, I don't have it with me, so I'll have to have it delivered here as soon as possible. All right, I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.